radial engines. That growl you heard was the sound of the propeller tips going supersonic. As they depart the area, now it's my pleasure to turn the microphone over to Callie Becker to tell you all about the United States Special Operations Command Parachute Team, the Black Deck. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you the Geico Sky Typers. Comprised of 6 1940 North American SNJ-2 aircraft used to train World War II military pilots. Ladies and gentlemen, from behind and overhead, I give you the Geico Sky Typers. Watch as the Geico Sky Typers approach in the Delta formation. Flying today, the flight leader and the boss, Larry Arkin with Steve Kapoor. At the right wing, Jim Reckard, Rob Steele in the slot position. Bob Johansson is also there. Lead solo Steve Selmers and wing solo Tom Daly. I also want to recognize some other key pilots on our team, Mike Eberhard and Dino Peros and Ken Johansson. Watch as the Sky Typers maneuver in their Delta formation. These aircraft weigh about 5,500 pounds each and use a 600 horsepower supercharged 9-cylinder radial engine, the Pratt & Whitney R1340. Notice the precision of the pilots as they constantly fight to hold their position, all while maintaining a clearance wing tip. They make it look so easy, even a caveman couldn't do it. Watch as the Sky Typers maneuver in their Delta formation. Yes, indeed. But wait, the flight will release 2 members to investigate a bogey, an unidentified aircraft that may be a threat. The solos cross, pulling into each other's path in order to clear the area behind them. After identifying the threat as abandoned or hostile aircraft, the solos are now in position to demonstrate their next maneuver, the opposing solo 2-circle guns pass. When 2 aircraft engage in air-to-air maneuvering, they attempt to pass as close as possible and either maneuver to get behind their opponent or escape to safety. Turning towards each other would put both aircraft in separate or 2. The solos approach one another in a descending, head-to-head close to rates of 320 miles per hour. Both of these, the solos will pitch up and roll into each other, passing canopy to canopy, just 50 feet apart. As the solos clear, watch for the rest of the formation at show center. The Geico Sky Typers will demonstrate one of their signature formations, the line abreast. This formation is the same one they use when typing messages across the sky. At the command from the leader, the flight will execute a 90-degree right trail. Once in trail, however, they must regroup into a more effective formation to continue with the mission. One method to rejoin is for the lead aircraft to start a turn and have the other aircraft add power and put their nose in front of the lead to fly a shorter distance. The pilots must know where everyone is and how to get their aircraft on board as quickly and safely as possible. Let's watch the Geico Sky Typers show you how all the formation teams, including the jets, accomplish a rejoin. Together again. Watch as they show off their beautiful diamond formation. After clearing the air threats, one method method of attacking enemy targets on the ground uses spotter planes in the air. These aircraft are called forward air controllers, or FACs. Watch overhead as two FACs, call sign Gecko 1 and 2, arrive over a target area. For any available aircraft. Caveman, Flight of 4, has reported in. They have enough ammunition and gas for one pass. Once Caveman Flight has received their instructions, the FACs can turn towards each other to smoke or mark the target. This helps get a quicker tally-ho on the enemy. Center for Caveman Flight to arrive in the all-to-one side formation. This formation is very famous. Anybody who stays up late to watch World War II movies will see aircraft rolling in on a target or enemy aircraft from the echelon formation. Once the FACs have marked the target with smoke, the order for release is given, cleared in hot. Caveman Flight will roll in for a very unique high-angle strafe. This spiral attack is used to confuse the enemy on the ground. As Caveman Flight departs and rejoins into a defensive formation, watch high above the target area as two aircraft are dispatched to assess the damage. They forward the information to order another attack. As they exit the area, they'll keep their speed up. The Geico Sky Typers will show you another of their capabilities. Using just one or two aircraft, they can write simple messages, or draw pictures, or just entertain. As they prepare for their next surprise, I'd like to invite you to visit Geico's website, geico.com. They've had a close relationship with the Sky Typers over a number of years. The Sky Typers help to educate people about Geico products and services with their Sky-type messages, air shows, and public appearances. Geico, with a long list of diverse honors and awards, as well as testimonials from their millions of loyal customers, Geico really embraces their philosophy of helping. Here they are! Solos are drawing. Keep your eyes forward as the diamond formation, transformed into a stunning vertical diamond, attempts to fly through the center. In this vertical diamond, the references the wingmen use change completely as they now have to look almost straight up at the lead aircraft. If you look straight ahead again, you'll see the Solos approaching for a low-altitude, pop-up bomb run. They need to fly low to stay under radar enemy coverage. Today, however, there's a lone bogey attacking one of the Solos. Watch as the Solo pops up to deliver his ordnance while the bogey maneuvers to shoot it down. keep them in sight as they turn around for yet another surprise pass. Today, these aircraft have taken on a new role of writing giant messages in the sky, which they call Sky Typers. Each letter is as tall as the Empire State Building. Displayed at 10,000 feet, these messages can be seen in a 30-mile circle, or over 400 square miles. If you think that's big, what would you say if I told you Geico went from 1 million policyholders in 1964 to over 10 million today, and now provides Geico coverage and services in all 50 states? Now that's huge. Geico and the Geico Sky Typers would like to salute our military members and all of you who support them with our next unique formation. Ladies and gentlemen, the fan pass. Continue to watch the aircraft overhead as they reach on, and then reverse to give you one more exciting photo opportunity across Show Center. These aircraft are operated most of the year in the New York metro area and are based out of Farmingdale, New York and Republic Airport. The men responsible for keeping these vintage aircraft in such fine shape are the Sky Typers aircraft mechanics and assistants, Keith Urso, Frank Atria, and Stan Round. If you'd like more information or to see more photos of the Sky Typers, please check out their website at www.GeicoSkytypers.com and join them on Facebook at facebook.com/Geico Sky Typers. Delta as they roll out in reverse direction. They'll come in low and fast and pitch up in sequence for landing. Flying these World War II aircraft requires an unusual set of skills. Sky Typer pilots must be able to fly large, tail-wheeled aircraft as well as being accomplished formation pilots. It's not always easy to find the right combination of skills, and the majority of the pilots here today are former military aviators. By the way, the smoke that is used here today is an environmentally friendly, light paraffin-based oil that has been approved by the EPA and used in air shows worldwide. Let's give another round of applause for the Geico Sky Typers as they make their pass by in their Delta formation. A big round of applause for number 1, Larry Arkin with Steve Kapoor. Number 2, Jim Record. Number 3, Rob Spio. Number 5, Steve Salvers. And number 6, Tom Daly, your Geico Sky Typers. Geico and the Geico Sky Typers would like to thank you, our audience, for supporting the Rhode Island National Guard Open House and Air Show, and the great sponsors. Notice that the aircraft are forming into a single line on what we will call the downwind leg of a landing pattern. Typers clear the runway, you'll see that everything they do, from taxi to flight to landing, and even the shutdown and departure from the aircraft, issuing the aircraft is done at the knee. Depending on whose history book you read, upwards of 22,000 Texans of their variants were used. These were advanced trainers. The last type of training aircraft that a naval or army cadet received before Kingstown, and number 6, Tom Daly.